You know, I got all these impact drivers and these compact impact wrenches. Why don't we have some fun with them? You know, do a little bit of testing. Okay, Metabo. This is the WH18DX. I think this has like 11 or 1200 inch pounds. And I got your, you know, the multi-volt battery. I think this is 4 amps. So, okay, what we're gonna run are these power legs, these spacks. These are 1/4 inch by 5 inch. Okay, fully charged battery. Okay, now that's done. Pull the battery off that. You gotta put it on its bigger brother, the bolt, when we get to it. Okay. Now, let's get to the the third generation Milwaukee M12 fuel. 3453-20 with a 5 amp XC battery. Make sure we're still going. Yep. I see we got no one watching. Oh well. Spax power legs. Wow, I want to do that. It's kind of strange. Okay, switch to a different bit. Okay, now we got that done. Let's switch that battery off and put it onto the M12 fuel 3A stubby that we'll be using later. Because this is compact impact wrenches versus impact drivers. Okay. Is anybody watching? Wow, okay, good. We got 3 at least. Okay. Now, let us run the Flex. This is your Flex FX1331. This is the compact impact driver that came out with a little more than a year ago. I got it off of either Ohio or Acme Tools with a 6 amp stacked lithium. Now let's see if I can cure this problem here of this not wanting to drive. I know I got the right bit. Okay. Oh, this end, I'm going to have to grind these ends down. These ends are sticking out just a little. What a headache. I have to grind them down so they're flat like the Milwaukee ends are. Okay. You know, I think this has 1,700 inch pounds. It doesn't have a halo light, but this is compact. Okay. Now, and by the way, it doesn't have a quick collet, you know. You gotta, it will not attach. You gotta pull it out. Okay? Now, let's switch that off. And put the same 6 amp stacked lithium on the quick eject when we get to it in a little while. Okay. Now, since we're having problems running all this, let's get the right one now. Okay. Okay, I'm going to grind these down. I got these at Menards. Let's see how many people we got watching here. Wow, we got 8. Okay. Well, okay. Now, this is the DeWalt 887. This has been around, what, since 2014? You know, that's why I got tape on it to remember what it is. 5 amp power stack on it. It's got a quick collet. Okay, these are 5-inch spacks. Okay, now let's take that power stack battery off and put it on the DeWalt A40. And you know, this is not multi-speed, it's just one speed only with a 5 amp power stack. Okay? Okay. But at least it has a quick collet. Okay. Now, make sure I'm still live here. And we got 17 watching. Cool. Okay, let's turn another light on. Okay, now, this is the Milwaukee. This is the... Hell, I need to start doing these testing during the day, but this is the 3651-20. This is our little non-fueled one. This has 4,900 impacts per minute, and I have it a 6 amp forge battery on it, and this thing is fast. But it doesn't have a quick collet, so there you go again. Got it for $100 at the Home Depot a year ago. Hear those impacts. Okay. Now, let's take that off and put the forge battery on. The Gen 4 will be running in a little while. Okay. Now, let's run the DeWalt XR DCF 845 with a 5 amp power stack. I think this is 1,825 inch-pounds. This has a quick collet. Let's make sure we're still online. Yes, we are. I need to get somebody to do whatever, but let's just do this. Okay. Now let's take that, pull that, and we'll put that battery on the new XR 860 when we get to it later. Okay. Now, let us get to the Metabo HPT triple hammer bolt. This is WH18DC with a multi-volt battery on it, and it doesn't have a quick collet, so you got to pull that to get it. Okay, now we'll run the same power legs. Hear those triple hammers going. I like these tri-lights on here. This is a very comfortable impact driver. Okay. Now, Skil Power Core 20. Here's the one with a halo light. 5 amp power core battery. You know the same company makes Flex makes this. Quick collet. Okay? Okay. Now, here's an oddball one. This is a Masterforce Boost impact driver from Menards. And you know who makes this? For Menards, the same company makes Flex and Skil. And it has a quick collet with a 5 amp boost battery. This is a tank. It's about the size of a mid-torque. Okay? Okay. I like the halo light on this. It's nice. Okay, now let's jump up to the Ryobi. It's got a quick collet, the PBLIDO2 with the 8 amp 21,700 cell battery. Let's make sure we're still online. Yes, we are. Okay, now let's run another power lag. I think this has 2,200 inch-pounds. You could tell. 21,700 cell battery. Quick collet. Okay, now let's move on to the Kobalt XTR 24 volt max with an 8 amp ultimate output battery, fully charged. And this should have a quick collet. Well, not quick today, but there it is. Okay. Okay, it's nice. You buy this at Lowe's. Let's see if it'll come out. Yep. Okay. Now, let's move on to Harbor Freight Hercules. You know what this is. It's their best one, 2,200 inch-pounds with 8 amp extreme performance battery, and it's fully charged. It should have a quick collet. Let's make sure we're still online. Yes, we are. Okay. Let's do another one. Okay. Now, let's move on to rigid. This is the R8-62312. This is the 4-mode impact driver, 2,400 inch-pounds, 8 amp EXP battery. This should be a quick collet. Yes, it is. Okay. Let's run this one here. Okay. Now let's release it. Okay. We all know the Milwaukee Gen 4, don't we? Don't we know this? With the forged battery, this is 2,000 inch-pound. This is their latest model. I imagine they're going to upgrade it probably next year because DeWalt's kicking its butt right now. Quick collet. Forged battery, fully charged. Let us run this one here. Milwaukee still pulls it out with 2,000 inch-pounds. Okay. Now, flex, quick eject. 6 amp stacked lithium. You know this is 2,500 inch-pounds. You know how you use this. Press the button here to put it in. Okay? Now, let's put it here. This is the second most powerful impact driver. Okay. Now, finally moving on to the king right now. DeWalt XR DC of 860. Let's make sure we're still online. Yeah, we are. With a 5 amp power stack battery. Quick collet. Speed 3. Let's put this one right here. It's absolutely the fastest. Okay. Now, we're going to move on to impact wrenches. Compacts, that is. Let's move on to the rigid R872081. This is their subcompact. We'll have to remove a battery. We'll have to pull the battery off the 4-mode impact driver, because I'm not going to go out and buy myself another 8 amp EXP battery. They're about $200. They're supposed to be coming out with a 4 amp 21,700 cell tabless, since you know who owns them. TTI, which also has Milwaukee. Okay, now we got this extension on here. So the only way to do this is with this. Okay, well, let's run another power lag. Okay, we did that. Now, it's time to take this. Oh, came right off. Okay, now let us run the Ryobi. Let's make sure we're still going here. Yes, we are. Okay, this is the Ryobi. This is the PSBIW25. I think this does 375 foot-pounds. No, 275 foot-pounds. Let's get its corresponding battery, which would be the 8 amp 21/700 cell. Yeah, this does 275 foot-pounds. They don't want to say 375. This is a nice unit. Okay, let's run another one. I think this is a hell of a bargain. 140 for the tool. Battery's another. Let's say you could probably get this a kit $300. This has more power than most of my compacts. Okay. Now, let us do. Now, it turns out we don't have to do that. We've already got one on there. Good. Okay. This. Let me grab another battery. I only got so many batteries to go around. Okay. Let's make sure we're still going here. Yeah, we're still going. Okay. DeWalt Atomic DCF 921. 5 amp power stack. This is probably still the top compact impact wrench in the world. Okay. I like the halo lights, but this needs to be upgraded too. Okay. We only got 3 more to go. Might as well bring them all over here. Might as well go with I have to get a battery. I only got one Forge battery right now. Make sure we're still online. I do plan on getting the new Forge 8 amp hour with the 21/700 cell tablets and the 12 amp hour. The new Forge 12 too. Okay, we all know this is weak sauce. This is the 28. I think it's hard time reading this. 2854-20. It's a 3/8 version. 6 amp Forge battery, fully charged. Okay. Now, let us run the little Milwaukee Fuel M12 stubby 3/8, the 5 amp hour high output battery. By the way, I have the new Gen 2 on order. Should be in September. Way more power than this, but this is still a nice unit, and no, I'm not selling it. I'm keeping it. Okay. Okay. Now, I gotta pull another battery off now. I got way too many damn impacts and compact impact wrenches and impact drivers. Way too many, but you gotta have as many as you can when you have a tool channel. Okay, this is my newest compact impact wrench. This is the FX 1431. This took 4 months to get from Acme Tools. They say 450 foot-pounds of nut busting and what, 300 of tightening. 6 amp stacked lithium. Okay, put this one right here. Okay, now let's pull all these out with this. Not that hot. I hate when these are loose like this, these adapters for running these. Now, suppose I'm going to try to get a professional grade one. That's what the DeWalt set of adapters for running these legs. Let's see what the battery's at. Still at 4 bars. This is probably my new favorite compact impact wrench with these halo lights. Pretty hard to get it. You have to order it now. You might be able to get them now, but the race hardest one to get bare tool. Let's see if I'm still online. Yes, I am. And I have 36 people. Cool. Like I say, you know, I do have the new high torque impact wrench from Flex. I'll be doing some more demos on that live in the future. That's basically all my compact impact wrenches and all my impact drivers everybody saw. So, but I think this is my new favorite one now. I got to get a better adapter for it, you know. This is DeWalt, doesn't fit tight enough. So, and you know, this is, I think this is what, T30? Yep. Okay. Well, everybody have a great Sunday night. I'll go live probably next weekend again. Eric the Brutal Tool Guy signing off.